Okay, welcome back to a journey, an African American man's journey through prostate cancer. I only stayed in the hospital one day, so I am at home now. I will talk about a few things. One thing I'll talk about after the surgery, for some reason, my eye was a little scratchy, and the things that I kind of glossed over or didn't talk much about was the bladder spasms. My guy Mark, who I follow on YouTube, talked about them being uncomfortable. They were a little bit more than uncomfortable for me. They downright hurt. But they give you medicine to help with the bladder spasms. The next day, I think I was in surgery for about 4 hours. I got to my room about 5 p.m. I was out the next day at about 10. I think it's when my wife and my son came and got me, and we made it back to the house by about 11. And so now I am at home trying to deal with the pain that's coming with it and the bladder spasms that come with it, and of course my new friend, just in case you didn't, because you go home with a catheter. I'm going to have this catheter until July the 10th. Trying to think of some other things that took place that I didn't mention in the video afterwards. I can tell you, trying to find a comfortable position to sleep can be a little difficult. You don't know whether you're up or you're sitting down. But on this second day, I felt like it's gotten a little better, so I think each day I will get a little better. Took my shower for the first time. I have eaten for the first time. I have not had a bowel movement. That has not happened yet, but air is starting to move. I know that was one of the things they wanted to have done. The air is starting to move, so hopefully today I will have some type of movement in that direction. I'm trying to take each day, one day at a time. I wish I could have been as positive as Mark has been. I guess the positive thing is I no longer will have prostate cancer, but it still does get to me psychologically that some of the things that I will lose out on. As I said, you do everything with your stomach, and I have 5 holes in my stomach. Oh, one thing that Mark did not mention was the drainage, the J Pratt drainage. I had no idea about that. When the nurse poured that out, it made me say a few words that I don't say out loud because I wasn't expecting that to hurt as much as it did. But I am going to tell you, if you have a drainage tube, when she pulls it, even if it only lasts a few seconds, you'll feel it when it gets pulled out. For now, I guess that's probably about it, unless I must say thank you to Dr. Michael Knox, my urologist, who performed the surgery with the Da Vinci robot. Apparently my prostate was bigger than what he expected, and instead of taking 3 hours, it took 4. And I would like to thank my family who came. I was very well supported through my family, my church, and so many people have called. That's kind of what you need. You need a support system, because there will be some emotions that comes through with this. 1 minute you're up, 1 minute you're down, just like I said before. And thankfully I have a good support cast. That's what you're gonna need, is a good support cast. I would like to thank my wife, who stayed at the hospital with me. Even though I told her she didn't have to, she did anyway. Oh, and since I'm on here, our anniversary was the next day after my surgery. So we have been married 26 years. I have been blessed, and I'm gonna be blessed with many more because of this surgery. Thank you. Have a good evening.